Have you ever felt embarrassed to just tell people you like to sit inside and play video games, as if the answer would just make them belittle you or make fun of you, saying what you were doing was wrong? The time spent inside meant wasting it without even realizing it. That's why you and I always lied about what we like to do, so that we would fit in better, not to be judged and criticized. In their eyes, their view of living life was something better, their way or no way. Did you ever feel like all you wanted to do was to escape? Something inside you was shutting down and all your alarms went off, telling you something was wrong. That was me as a kid, trying to fit in, to make friends and unknowingly live life as you were expected to. I've always been an introvert, and when I was little, I always struggled to make friends. To me, friendship is sacred, because it is so rare to find a person who actually respects you, loves you, and cares for you like a brother or a sister. As I grew up, my friends dwindled. I was becoming lonelier, and I don't think I'm alone in saying this, but you know when everything around you doesn't seem to work the way you want it? You start to wonder if something is innately wrong with you. That is the biggest trap you can fall into. Losing yourself in self-doubt and hatred. Always remind yourself that you matter, your needs matter, and there is nothing wrong with you. Many of us found refuge in video games. It was the only place we could be understood by people like us. We were someone else, putting on a different body and stepping in another world. We had different jobs, different purposes that actually made us feel fulfilled rather than exhausted by social pressure. A different society with different rules or none at all, where you could just be yourself or somebody else. Everything seems easier. Nobody wants anything from me. Somehow it felt more fulfilling than whatever I would do at my job at the time. The NPCs showed me more appreciation than my boss ever could, and that hurt me. The world outside seemed so harsh and unforgiving that all I wanted to do was to lose myself in my favorite game. I will answer the question. No, it is not wrong. Tell me how many times you cried while playing a video game. How many times you just stopped and gazed at the scenery and thought, this is beautiful. How many times a story changed your view of the world, how it shaped you into what you are now. That is something only a few experience in their lifetime. A beautiful quote from one of my favorite authors, George R. Martin. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. Replace reader with gamer and it gains the same meaning. Video games have become more than just entertainment. Think about your favorite game for a moment, and you realize it means much more to you and it gives something more than just entertainment. I remember when I was 15 and I played The Witcher 3 for the first time, how much I cried seeing Geralt and Ciri reunite. To this very day, I will never forget that feeling and what the game taught me about love. Without that story, I can confidently say I would not be who I am today. I love stories, and video games have that unique magic of pulling you in and experience it as if you were there. But at the same time, I do feel like sometimes I'm wasting my time whenever I play an online game, for example. And its sole purpose is to just keep you hooked and play all day just for their money. It is a double-edged sword like everything in life. You have to know when something is bad for you and when it is good. When a piece of content isn't offering you anything constructive for you to think about, it is better to just leave it. When you spend hours and hours grinding that leaderboard or trying to be the best just to feel your ego, you will never escape that hole. Stories is what shapes us as humans. The interactions between players in online games that are positive and encouraging, those should be your drive to keep pursuing this hobby that you love. It has to be beneficial to you as a human, to evolve and to go further in life. When you see the end credits of a video game and say, I don't feel like I wasted my time. I needed to hear this story, to experience it. That is so satisfying for your soul. Create your own story, live it, live life. If that's what makes you happy, do it. Your happiness is more important than any opinion thrown at you out of spite. And no, you're not wasting your time. You are living more lives than one.